Joseph Hill, aka 23, was cooling on his relative's porch on November the 13th, 2023, at about 4 p.m. The ops pulled up and fired multiple rounds at 23. 23 was shot while returning fire. The ops fled the crime scene before bragging about the incident on social media. 23 was discovered in the front yard unresponsive. He was rushed to the hospital where he was declared dead. Okay, later on, I found out 23 was busting back. Okay, so the ops pulled up and they let down the window, or they was hanging out the window, bussing. I heard they was bussing from the car, so the ops was shooting out the car. 23 seen the ops, grabbed his Blick, started returning fire, or either he was returning fire after they fired on him, and the ops got lucky and they struck 23 one time. Okay, now I don't know if 23 struck anybody in the car. I don't know if he hit anybody, or if anybody showed up at the hospital, or if they went home and like poured some liquor on their bullet wound, or just pulled the bullet wound out themselves and went to the hood doctor. So I don't know exactly what they did. You know, if they went out of state to get to a doctor or something. So they pulled up, hanging out the window, shot 23. 23 seen him, started busting back. 23 got hit one time, and the ops pulled off. Okay, and that's what happened. All right. So before, I didn't know 23 was busting back. I thought 23 was lacking, but they told me 23 wasn't lacking. He was out there at his relative's house, and he was standing on business when the ops pulled up. 23 was standing on business. It was an exchange of gunfire, and the ops got lucky and hit 23. Okay, and after they hit 23, it hadn't even been a minute or two, or it hadn't even been a 1,000 seconds, and they already on social media bragging about it. Okay, before 2-3 could get off the crime scene, the ops was on social media laughing about it, joking about it, making songs about it. So it was about time an hour had passed, everybody had knew, and everybody was just, that's what everybody was talking about. But like I say, the ops was, they were celebrating that day, before 6 p.m. came. The ops was popping champagne, laughing, joking, just acting like they was having the time of their life on that day. So I just don't understand it. This man, he lost his life, and after 23 lost his life, the ops celebrated. Champagne, the best of the best. Whatever they wanted, they had it, So, they was drinking, they was smoking, and they was celebrating. Okay, so the ops, they just out of control. If somebody get blicked or somebody pass, you don't pop champagne, you don't let off fireworks, you don't get on social media celebrating, and you just don't do that. Okay, so I don't know what to say. Like I say, the ops was celebrating, they was letting off fireworks, they was popping champagne, they was joking on social media, and it's just at this point, it's just out of control. I'm out of here.